Tipsy and Black.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Young, Tipsy, and Black podcast, a podcast combining two of my favorite things, wine/spirits and music. I am your host, Torrance, and here we are, baby. Season 2, kicking and screaming, keep going. Love to see it. Before you do anything, like and subscribe. Send it to a friend or two. Let them know I'm doing some great stuff for the people. Okay, you hear me? So we're just gonna dive right in and talk about what is in my cup. And y'all know I got my handy dandy flashcards this season. We will be drinking a Pinot Grigio.
I have a Pinot Grigio, absolutely. I need a Pinot Grigio immediately. Immediately. Right.
All right. Now people be talking trash on a Pinot Grigio because Pinot Grigio is like I don't know, it's so light sometimes and it's almost like, why am I drinking it? But it has a purpose, okay? It's very different than the other ones. It's an easy drink, right? Sometimes you get a Sauvignon Blanc, right? And it's a little too acidity. You ain't get too acidic, okay? Got a little bit too much of a full body sometimes. You don't need all that, right? You get a Chardonnay, right? A buttery, nasty a buttery Chardonnay. You don't need that either. Sometimes you just want a nice, light, and refreshing Pinot Grigio. And this one is an open skies, right? You get this down at the Target, okay? Couple dollars, and what, max $10 down at the Target? I got it because I like the name. And the name will go with the project, and you'll understand what I'm talking about when I talk about who it is and what we're doing. But first, we must try it. And I'm gonna tell you what they say I'm supposed to taste. They say this is a light-bodied, light-intensity white wine with a delicate and simple notes of lemon, lime, white blossom, best enjoyed on its own. I don't know. I mean, who's not gonna love this? But I'm gonna love it. Let's see here. I might just skip this back down. Okay. All right. I could have just set it down here. I'm gonna get looking crazy. Okay. Got that bad boy open. Okay. Love that sound. And the sound I love more than that, this one. What a beautiful sound. I hope y'all heard that. All right, we're gonna get this nice open skies Pinot Grigio, a nice taste, and see if we taste this white blossom and lemon and lime. You can smell it though. Hold on. You do. You definitely smell the citrus. Okay. Hold on. Let's give it a shot. Okay. So this is like juice. Okay. This is so good because it's like not a commitment, if that makes sense. This is not a commitment wine. This open skies, it's not a commitment where you're like, oh my goodness, like if I open this up, I have to finish it or anything like that. Oh, no. This is good, okay? And the fun thing about Pinot Grigio, it's like the grapes themselves, like let me just talk about it for a little bit. Like the grape itself matures quicker. So it's typically harvested first. So this don't have a lot of weight to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the grapes they mature quicker, you get it faster, they do the process fast. Like we love this. This is not a bad Pinot Grigio for like $10 down at the Target. All right now. And what did she say? What did they say? Best enjoyed on its own. Love that. It's perfect. It's great. And it's going to go well with India Ari's second project, Voyage to India. All right, now if you remember the project, I'm gonna put the picture up there so you can see who it is and what it is. That white, you see that? It look like she got on a do-rag and she flowing with her do-rag on. Yeah, that's the project that I'm talking about, right? Like that is a light and airy project. This is a light-bodied project. It ain't too heavy. It has heavy themes if you give it a chance, okay? It got some heaviness to it, but it's meant to make you feel good. That Voyage to India, child. India put her foot in that.
Then I just put my foot in.
Okay, and I cannot wait to dive into that while comparing and pairing it with this Open Skies Pinot Grigio. We'll be right back with the Come Taste This With Me section. My producer said that I was pouring it like Sandra Lee.
2 shots of vodka.
And I said, you know what? Maybe. Okay. I'm grown. I sip responsibly. And like I said, it's basically juice, but good juice. At any rate, here we are at the Come Taste This With Me section. Again, this is the new segment on the pod. I'm really excited to dive into music as a music head. And I wanted to give this podcast a little bit more meat to it. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit, something you learn something, okay? You learn about wine and you learn about the music, all right? And so for this episode, we are talking about the Voyage to India. India Arie's her sophomore album, if you will. And it was released on September the 24th, 2002, under Motown Records, which is really dope. And it also earned her a Grammy for Best R&B Album in 2003. Again, the Grammys don't really... I'm gonna find it. The way that I feel about the Grammys is very interesting, but back then in 2003, it's very nice that I'm glad that they had the Best R&B Album category and India Arie won it that year, because it was well deserved, okay? Quite a beautiful project. And the fact that this was her second album, because Acoustic Soul came out just a year before, in 2001. This being her second album and still being extremely critically acclaimed, very few people have that overlap. You feel me? Right? Like we got D'Angelo with Brown Sugar and Voodoo, okay? Brown Sugar knocked it off the park. But then you got Voodoo, y'all, yeah. And then you got Beyonce, the queen. She had Dangerously in Love, not a skip on it. Then you come back with B-Day, goofy, right? Very, like some of the greatest are in that category of people who have had extreme success with a sophomore album as equally as a freshman album. And I'm not talking, because for example, right, if we even take it to somebody who didn't have as much success with it, what is it? Once Again and Get Lifted. Let's Get Lifted with John Legend. Both of those albums were fantastic to me. In this house, triple platinum. Okay, both of them. But as far as critically acclaimed, the first one, it's just, it's beautiful that she was able to do this and accomplish so much. And the reason that I think it was so successful is because she stuck to the rivers and lakes that she was used to and released music that was extremely touching and uplifting, but wasn't heavy, okay? Again, like this Pinot Grigio, this light-bodied Pinot Grigio, it wasn't heavy. Easy to digest, easy to drink, easy to take down, and it made you feel good while still learning a lesson, okay? Okay, Pinot Grigio, okay, Open Skies. And what I mean by that is like, you had songs like Little Things, Get It Together, Headed in the Right Direction. Headed in the right direction. What do you mean? Like, I can see the light of day. Again, music, okay? Something that's like really pushing you forward in your own personal journey, right? And back then, again, a lot of the music at the time was focused on love. Now, she did have some good romantic love stuff on there, like The Truth, okay? Complicated Melody, Beautiful Surprise. Have y'all listened to Beautiful Surprise recently? You are beautiful surprise. Beautiful. Fantastic. Like, it, just like this young love, this fresh love. It's so uplifting. It's so hopeful. Her music is just hopeful. Maybe that's just it. Her music make you feel good and it's hopeful, okay? She do got some music to bring you down, but that's another album and that's a different wine. You feel me? Lyrically, she wrote all her music, and I think that is a testament to, the journey that she's going through at the time, right? Like, her music, again, was deep, it was thoughtful, it was inspiring to me personally. It meant a lot to me as I was going through my own things and my own journey. Voyage to India really impacted me in such a positive way. And then also for this project to come out in the height of the neo soul era, right? Like we have Jill Scott, we have Erykah Badu, we have D'Angelo, we have Bilal, we have all these other fantastic, beautiful artists who are making amazing work, and everybody ate. Everybody ate down. You hear me? Everybody tore it up. But for this one to win in 2003 as best R&B album, that means something. This is not no BS project. This meant something. I think her music, I kind of wrap it up here. Her music challenges us to go through that journey, right? Like this voyage to India is very, personal to her, and she was able to write about it. But I think that's like us, voyage to ourselves, the good, bad, and ugly. This project reflected that journey on a deeper level, but also kept it very light. You know what I'm saying? Like it made it palatable. It made it digestible. It meant a lot to me. This is one of the main projects that kind of encouraged me to go on my own little journey to Torrance, right? Like, not even trying to be funny. Like, I was 2002, 2003 Torrance? Child, what? Going through it, okay? And this was one of those projects that you hear and you listen and you play it over and over again, and you finally say, you know what, I want to do this. I want to figure it out. And I'm thankful for India Ari for creating this and other, all of her projects really. But this one in particular really stuck out to me and helped me close and helped me to get to be the person that I am today and who I'm continue growing into, So shout out to Voice to India. Shout out to India Ari. Shout out to Open Skies. Because like I said, it's a light. Like I said, it's light body, similar to this album. Easy to digest. And it makes you feel good. And thank y'all for coming to taste this with me, because I feel like we learned a lot together. All right. Up next, sip responsibly. Like I said, y'all, I'm putting this bottle away. Y'all see this? I like Open Skies Pinot Grigio. Quite delicious. Now, here we are at the Sip Responsibly section. Y'all know how I love this. Because y'all be doing some crazy shit. Yeah. So, this one reads, I came back home drunk in a cab and paid with my credit card. After entering the PIN, I realized too late that the machine was asking for a tip, not the PIN. And I left a big amount for the driver. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, let me read it first. I asked him to cancel the transaction, but he said he couldn't, and I'd have to claim it from my bank. I decided that I wouldn't move from the cab until he gave me my money back. On your I laid down on the back seat waiting. He called the police. The police arrived and tried to get me out of the cab, but I didn't want to move. Child, this ain't one of mine. Somehow they contacted my boyfriend, who arrived at the scene and finally convinced me to get out of the cab. I never got the money back in the end, but my boyfriend and I have now been married for 15 years. Let me tell you something. If you that tore up that you go into a cab and you enter your PIN number like an idiot, yeah, girl, lock her up, actually. They got the nerve to be like, I'm not going to do it until you get my money back. I need my money back, all this stuff. Girl, it was your tread charge. It was your tread charge. What are you going to do? How you figure that? That's the first thing. Second thing, you laid in the back seat and waited for the police to come. Like I said, it ain't one of mine. It ain't one of mine, okay? Because the police come, and they not going to call your boyfriend to come get you out that back seat. They going to drag your ass. I don't know. This seems very special and very privileged. I don't know how else to say it, guys. Please sip responsibly. Please don't act like this one. Don't act like her. I'm assuming it's a female. Let me not gender, because there's no specifics. It just says boyfriend. So them. Don't be like them. Okay? Because the police come for you. they coming for you. I don't know what else to say. And she never got her money back in the end, and thank God she didn't, because what a scene. What kind of tears are you crying, sis, for being an idiot? But has been married for 15 years. Thank God somebody put up with you. Because my goodness, how dare you? How disrespectful are you to... Y'all sit responsibly. This is ridiculous. I can't wrap my mind around this experience. I mean, I can't... Your PIN number, idiot? In the cab? Yeah. We're done with Susie, or whatever their name is. Sorry, I keep gender... That's my bad. At any rate, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Again, send it to a friend, or 2 or 3. You know, I enjoy doing this, and I hope y'all enjoyed me doing it. Until next time, sip responsibly, please.